Okay, hey, my name is Linh Pham. I'm a Vietnamese photographer and I'm based in Hanoi, Vietnam. And yeah, I'm working as a photojournalist for the last 3 years. I document like everything from I cover conflict in the northern Burma, violence in Mexico, and like yeah in Cuba in transition kind of story. But I just moved back to Vietnam like 1 year ago, and and start working in Vietnam where like I feel like I belong to. Yeah, this like very little like personal project, real personal project. It called No Mud, No Lotus. It's like I spent like the first two and a half years of my career working as a photojournalist. I travel like all the around the places, cover like different type of story in the like in the journalism approach. And one day I start have the feeling that like the work I'm producing is just not for me. Like I produce the work, but I have like no connection to like the place I just like been through like once or twice, and like I have no like deep knowledge about that, and and I and after a while of thinking, I decided to go back to Vietnam, where I feel like I'm connected like spiritually, and and by sitting down in Vietnam, I got my iPhone. That's like when the iPhone 6 came out, and you know, and I firstly I don't think about this project, what I'm working on right now. It's just like some really random stuff I play around with my iPhone, like while working as a photojournalist in Vietnam, cover like general news, and like beside my work, I just like keep document like everything around me, everything like in Vietnam. And after a while of doing that, like it's been like 1 year now, and looking back at that process of documenting everything with the iPhone, it's really surprised me to see that like like my point of view on my country is totally different from like what like on the Western news about Vietnam. Because like yeah it's like nowadays like on the news Vietnam like yeah like they talk about like the post-war kind of thing, and like how the community like the economy change is changing really fast in Vietnam. But for me it's much more than that, because like it's it's the place where my roots is planning. So it surprised me in the way that I got an inside view, like really inside and intimate view. Okay, so you all know Vietnam through like the travel photographer lens, like yeah, amazing landscape, amazing people, smiling people, good food. But yeah, it's just much more than that, you know. And yeah, like I'm a local, so I photograph everything around me when I go to the wedding, when I go to the funeral, when like I bring my nieces to the zoo, and it's just like everything around. And it's really surprised me in the way that by shooting the random stuff, like I don't even think about that at the first place, like how storyline is gonna be, but it like naturally it come together. This work is still in the really early stage of producing. I, I I haven't thought about it at all. I just let it like flow naturally, and I think yeah, it's gonna be like 1 more year of doing this, and I will think what I'm gonna come up with later. I mean, this project keep me passionate about photography, because like I'm working as a photojournalist, and like everything is set, you know, like the way you tell the story, the way like how the editors want. You all know about that. Like after working for a while, so it's like I I feel a little bit exhausted sometimes, because like like that's the work I produced every day, you know, follow that guy, cover that protest, and I know already like how things is gonna be. Everything is set for me. It's nothing really new to me at this stage. So it's like for taking this project is something totally off, totally like different to me. You know, like I take the kind of photo that I've never thought I'm gonna like taken before, like you know like one cheesy flower in the like really like blurry background, green background, like something really like special, something really like objective and like really simple. But yeah, it like it doesn't tell anything by itself. But when you form like like after the edit, you put things together, it's gonna bring like the bigger story, and it's totally different from the approach of a photojournalist to me. Yeah, I like for this project I work 100% on the phone, like editing, like photo processing kind of thing. But my way of working is I like if it's not an like special event of the day, like a protest or like something new coming out of the country. If it's just like if I got that photo, I'm gonna post that immediately. But just like general thing like the daily life, I'm gonna like save that for like a few days. You know, like when I see that something like really exciting to me, I'm gonna post that. Yeah. It's just all about the feeling. Like when I feel, is this alright? I'm excited to post. I'm gonna post that. Yeah.